Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to Needs of Children. In this session, we are going to get the information about 10th standard English medium social science, in that economics unit number 1 continued part of development. In the previous session, we get the information about the concepts of indicators of development, in that human development indicators. So these are the very important concepts we are discussed. Let's come to in this session we are going to get the information about gender related development. Yes, gender related development. The role of women in the developmental process is a very significant, it's a very essential, because women who form half of the population of the total population of India, of any country, have the capability to work in all the fields of economic system. It is the duty of civilized society to provide social, economic, educational and political equality to women, as like those who are enjoying like men. After the independence, our constitution has assured equality of freedom and opportunities to both men and women, equality as well as freedom. However, significant types of discrimination can still be seen, and violence against women is frequently reported. This is only suggests that women are not yet given equality in all shapes, making them secondary partners in economic growth. Gender discrimination may be seen in various dimensions of, especially in Indian society, economy and polity. As we are going to be identify sex ratio, the number of females of every 1000 males is the most important indicator which reveals the treatment meted out of women in the society. Thus, the gender discrimination we are going to be identify in the concept of sex ratio, especially child sex ratio between the age group, the statistical report you can identify. In India, because of all round discrimination against females and preferences for male child, the sex ratio was barely 945 out of 1000 males, according to the statistical report of 2011 census. What a worse is, it is still lower in child with regard to 0 to 6 years population. You can identify, so that is the sex ratio 941 in the year 1961, whereas in 1971 it is decreased to 930 out of 1000 males, whereas 1981 little bit increased to 934. Again 1991 it was 927. In 2001 somehow it is increased to 933. When it comes to the according to 2011 census, it is little bit reached to 943. Still it's a lagging behind overall sex ratio, whereas sex ratio of 0 to 6, see that in the year 1961 it was 960, 1971 it was 964, 1981 it was 962, 1991 it was 945, whereas 2001 933, 2011 919. So let's come to what are the reasons for adverse of male and female ratio in India. Similarly, the literacy rate among women was 65.46% according to the census of 2011 compared to 82.14% among the men. Where is 82? Where has 65? This is so because even today some people think women do not need education. That is their mindset. And in some places, adequate schooling facilities may not be available. If you look at the workplace, women mainly work in unorganized activities. Unorganized. They are not under the control of government. There is no properly organized, like agriculture, construction sites, small scale industries, etc. at lower wages when compared to men. It is also true that women are not free to spend the income that they earn. What they are earning, even they are not having the free to spend their earned income. With a low education, not many of them are seen in better and highly paid positions also. In many household, women eat at last after the head and children have had food. This makes her malnutritioned and susceptible to many illness. With low nutrition but compelled to doing heavy work. Low nutrition, heavy work makes her to fall sick, often which is usually ignored by the men folk, those who are in village area, rural area. Majorly, if the women are fall sick, often they will be ignored, thus ignored that illness of women. Especially the health of pregnant women is very crucial because it affects the baby's health. Pregnant women, it's a thinking of two lives. India has very high rates of maternal, means mothers dying and after child delivery. That is the maternal deaths and infant deaths, like children below 1 year. Children dying below 1 year, they are unable to celebrate their first year. That is called as infant death rates. And children below the 5 years, the deaths of below the 5 years is considered as the child death rates. An evil practice of detecting the gender of fetus and destroying it if found to be a female one is growing. That is also, it is becoming the one more evil. If the pregnant women, they are going to be get the test inside the womb, the baby is boy or a girl. If it is a baby girl, they are killing itself in the womb of the mother. This is one of the major reasons for the lower and declining sex ratio in the country. Yes, representation of women in political bodies like panchayats, state assemblies and parliament is limited to the reserved strength. Even in sessions and meetings, their presence not felt. Hence, discrimination is observed in all fields. So, as the part of in order to promote participation of women in economic activities and thereby achieve economic empowerment, that is considered as the women empowerment. So government has taken the special privileges to increase the women empowerment. That is the reason self-help groups SHGs are being formed in all the villages and cities. What is the concept of self-help groups? A SSGS is a group of women, usually 20 members, who came together to share their merge resources, obtained external support. That means what they are earning the money with little amount they are going to save. Saved amount will be become as a help for others. Then they will also utilize for everyone what they are saving the weekly or once in a 15 days gathering, and their saved amount will be helpful for others. Undertake business jointly and they can earn money also, earn income. They are trained in managing accounts, handling bank transactions and skills to take up remunerative income generating activities. So this is the very important role is playing by self-help groups. These are becoming have instrumental in helping women to earn, save, spend at their willingness. Somehow with this their dignity and autonomy has increased. In recent years, many steps are initiated for empowerment women. Empowerment of women. Empowerment may be described as the expansion in people's ability to make strategic life choices in a context where this ability was previously denied to them. So empowerment is a process that infuses people with power, that is access to resources, expands its capacity and power of decision making, that is we used to call as autonomy, power. Many laws have been enacted to curb violence against women at home and at working places, to guarantee equal wages, providing reservation seats in elected bodies, etc. All these measures will certainly help in bringing women to the mainstream of development. Especially SSGS, self-help groups are playing a very important role, as well as in the constitution some of the reservations, some of the facilities are providing, it is giving the women to mainstream of development. And the concept of gender inequality index, here according to the United Nations Development Program, also calculates gender equality index GII at the international level. According to this concept, the value of the index ranges from 0 to 1, with 0 indicating complete equality and 1 indicating complete inequality. So according to 2015 census, India's gender inequality index was 0.563 and it stood at the 130th place in the list of 188 countries. This means that is India fares very poor in terms of women development, and that the gender inequality is very high in our country. Anyhow, so I used to say girls are not attention, girls are equal to 10 suns. So that is about today's session. I hope you have understood the concept till now what we are discussed, the concept of gender related development. In case of you have any doubts related to this concept, you can comment in the comment box. I will solve your doubts and I will come back with the next session, next video. Until keep watching my channel. Thank you. See you in the next session. Bye bye. Take care.